Concrete cracks. I've heard this so many times from contractors trying to get out of doing the right thing from a mistake that was made. When you pour concrete, it absolutely does crack. And it's supposed to crack in the control joint that we've put in and told it where to crack. If concrete's cracking outside of a control joint, you might see this 10 years in, 20 years in, but you shouldn't see it right after concrete's poured. Listen, nobody's perfect, and especially when you're pouring a large area, it's hard to make sure that everything's done perfectly, but there are things you can do to help ensure that the concrete that is poured has the best chance of making it to its full life. I've always wondered how I can have one slab of concrete that has a crack in it and the slab right next to it doesn't have a crack. Have you ever wondered that? I'm gonna give you 3 reasons that are likely a cause of this crack. Reason 1 would be our subgrade. If the stone underneath your concrete isn't stable or the sand underneath it is wet or unstable, it won't last. Number 2 is, did we put those control joints in that we've talked about? Within 6 to 18 hours is your window. If you put them in after that 18-hour mark, concrete starts to cure and the cracks that happen where you don't want them to happen. The 3rd reason, putting a load on your concrete before it's cured. Concrete is cured by heat. So weather and climate determine how quickly concrete cures. If you're in a cooler climate, you have to give the concrete more time before you put a load on it. If you're putting a semi-tractor on concrete, it takes even longer. If it's 8 inches of concrete, even longer yet. If you want to give your concrete the best chance of making it for its full lifespan, take these things into consideration when you're doing concrete work.